Hey guys, what's going on? Chad here with Greenlight Shooting, and welcome to this new vlog. So this vlog is going to be a little bit different than all the ones in the past. I've had this idea that's been pinging around in my head for a little while, and I kind of wanted to bounce it off you guys and see what you thought. And so the idea is, I kind of want to start a new YouTube channel, and I want to keep Greenlight Shooting, don't get me wrong, I'm still going to be doing that as consistently as ever. But I'm thinking of starting a new channel and keeping the same format, almost like a branch from Greenlight Shooting, and keeping the same format of how I teach things, right? So I think where Greenlight has had some of its success is the way that I teach things comes from a very everyman point of view. It's not like I'm some, high horse expert on anything. So I would like to take some projects and with that same mentality and same teaching style, learn whatever it is and just document it and show you guys. And you guys can kind of learn from my mistakes and watch it firsthand if it's something that you're going through, or if it's just something that it's another skill to go in the back of your mind. So, for instance, when I moved into this house, there was a lot of things that happened. Like, first off, we had a crazy amount of spiders when we moved in. Like, a crazy amount. It was terrifying. So, and the pest guys couldn't come for like a week. So I took it upon myself to figure out how to rid this house of spiders and keep them out. That was kind of a cool thing. And then another thing was just this last week, we had plant beds around our house, and these plant beds were just covered in weeds. I'm talking, you can't even see the dirt. So this past week, I've been killing the weeds, just trying to dig them up. I laid some landscape fabric and then put some bark mulch down. And that was a big deal for me. It was cool to see that because, it's nothing that I would have ever thought about. I had no idea how to do it. I did a bunch of research, went to Lowe's, bought a bunch of tools, and just kind of figured my way through it. So I thought it'd be cool to have a channel where I do kind of things like that. Or I'm sure you guys have heard of Reddit. There's little subreddits like, every man should know, life hacks, life pro tips, and they're just like these little segments in a forum that teach you how to do everyday things a little bit more efficiently, a little bit easier, or to make things that are pretty complicated, and they break them down really simply for you and just show you, like the, 9 basic types of beers, here's their characteristics, here's what they taste like, whatever, just breaking cool things like that down. And it's kind of been inspiring me with this channel, and I think a lot of that kind of same information would be really cool to include in this. So, and I'm going to take this in 2 directions. First direction is there's some things that I'm fairly knowledgeable at and I can teach quickly. Anything to do with cameras, I'm very confident with. So I can teach you how to take great family photos in under 5 minutes, right? Regardless of what phone you're using. If you have your cell phone, I can teach you the basics of how to take a great family photo on your next vacation or something like that. Another thing is, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but I was into powerlifting for a long time. So, I know a decent amount about lifting and teach you how to increase your bench press or whatever in 5 minutes. So those are some things. But on the other side of the spectrum are things I have no clue about. Things like gardening, things like, just other things that the everyday guy might run into. And I want to take it upon myself to learn these things. I'll go out and do the research, go and buy the tools, whatever it is I need to do it, and then just document the process. Show you guys from step 1 to the finished product, how it went, how it worked, what things I learned, the mistakes I made, and then, I'll give you a recap on if I was going to do it again, how would I do it, whatever. I just think it'd be a cool learning experience. Then you guys can leave me comments on how to do it better next time. We can just all learn from each other. That's the whole idea of this, is just making Greenlight into a little bit bigger thing, kind of like a community. Here's where I need you guys to come in. First of all, is this even a good idea? Do you guys care? Would you watch this? And if you did, what kinds of things would you want to see? Are there projects, are there things that you'd want to learn how to do, or I don't know, just whatever you guys think about that. The next thing is name. So me and Trish have been bouncing around a couple names, and one that we came up with, that she came up with, was Greenlight Life. I kind of like that one, but I don't know, what do you guys think? So let me know what you guys think of that one, or if you have any other ideas for names, or obviously the suggestions that I said before. Leave them in the comments below, and let's see let's see if this turns into anything cool. The reason that I like this idea, and I like the idea of Greenlight Life, is kind of what I was saying before. It takes Greenlight up a notch, I think. So where it's at right now is a random dude teaching you how to shoot guns. Greenlight Life, opens it up into a whole new world. It lets me, talk about anything and everything, but it also includes you guys a lot more. It becomes a community, like I said, where we're all learning from each other. We're all striving to get better every day and learn new things. And I think I think it could be really cool. And together we'll just create this huge volume of skills that we can all learn. And it's not like you're watching an expert do it. It's just, like you're watching a buddy and you're learning how to do it together. And another thing I like about that is over the kind of years I've been doing Greenlight, a lot of people have asked me if I'm ever going to do merchandise, if I'm going to do hats, shirts, whatever it is. And I've always kind of shied away from it because, like I said, Greenlight to me has always been kind of small scale, right? Like I said, it's a dude teaching you how to shoot. But if we open it up into this big world, suddenly wearing a Greenlight hat or a shirt or having a Greenlight patch on your rifle bag or something, it means a lot more. Instead of just meaning, this is a cool YouTube channel, check it out, it suddenly means that you're part of this community of people who are just constantly striving and learning together and learning to just be better, you know what I mean? But I don't know, let me know what you guys think. Like I said, this won't take any place over Greenlight shooting or anything, and I don't know. I'm just curious to know if you guys would think it's a good idea. And the reason I'm asking you guys is on these vlogs, I've said this before, I don't get a lot of views on these vlogs, and I'm okay with that. I get, the 300 views or something on every vlog, but that means to me that it's probably the same 300 of you out there that are watching this. And that means so much to me. You guys are my true Greenlight family, and this is who Greenlight Life would be for. It's for the people who are dedicated, that want to be here, that want to learn, and so I value your opinion an awful lot. So thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you guys think of this idea. If you think it's a cool idea, if you don't think it's a cool idea, if there's ideas that you have that you'd like to learn, ideas for a name, whatever, leave them in the comments below if you would. Like the video, share it, whatever. Let's get the word out about it. But yeah, just thank you so much, man. I mean, obviously none of this would be possible without you guys, and I appreciate all the support along the way. So thank you again, and we will see you next week on Greenlight Shooting.